Welcome, everybody, to New Orleans and the iconic Caesars Superdome, the long-term home of the All-State Sugar Bowl, which this year, of course, is part of the college football playoff. It's time now for the quarterfinals, and for the top four seeds, a time to begin their quest toward the national championship. But they run into a battle-tested team already coming off one playoff victory, trying to shock the world here today and make the semifinals. As we'll see the number 5 seed in this playoff, the Miami Hurricanes, taking on the number 4 seed in the playoff, the Colorado Buffaloes. 3A Sports College Football. I'm Chris Fowler here in the booth with Kirk Herbstreit. And here we go, a college football playoff quarterfinal game. We'll see which team's going to be moving on. The kickoff team is out there. Great energy as this playoff game is about to get underway. He'll call for the fair catch here. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? And the single back takes the handoff.
Well, we've seen this from this defense all year long, the ability to stop the run, and they get things started here on this first play of the game with being stout up front.
Second down play coming up. Back to pass. It's Burden. And he's got his man open downfield. The gain is enough to move the sticks. Ball at the 40.
Chris, this guy has a big-time arm. He just zipped the ball in there. You know, you can sometimes show your arm strength in other ways than just bombing it deep.
How aggressive do you get on 1st and 10? Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Delivers from the pocket, complete over the middle. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain.
Love to see the short passing game as a great go-to for any offensive coordinator in the first quarter because it's reliable and allows you to see how the defense is reacting. That can open up for other things later on.
Keeping it on the ground here. Breaks loose at the 40. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big gain. They trust the left side of that offensive line and come up with a huge play on the ground.
Yeah, your favorite, Chris, there. The old pin and pull there on the left side. Great blocking on the left side, able to create a great push. Nice crease, and the back found that with the vision and picks up some big yards for that first down.
Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. The shotgun handoff here. And he gets to the end zone. Touchdown for the U. You come out in the playoff game, no signs of rust for the offense immediately.
Yeah, no jitters at all. After the layoff, I wondered how they might be able to come out and communicate and actually just the rhythm for the offense. But they did not hesitate. They set the tone early. Now they got themselves a lead.
Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away. Return starts from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? Pre-snap motion from the receiver. Now, wasn't alert enough. Didn't get the play off. That'll cost him 5 yards. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. First down here for this offense. Here's the snap, looking to throw here. Looks downfield and finds a receiver who worked his way wide open. And the play is good enough for a first down. They'll move the ball to the 44.
Great accuracy here by the quarterback, hitting his receiver in stride on that slant, and it gave him a chance to pick up some yards after the catch.
One play moves the ball to the 44. It'll be first down. The pre-snap motion from the offense. Now they'll run it on the toss. He's found some room at the 45. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.
How about setting the edge there on the right side of that offensive line? I wouldn't be surprised if they keep going back to the well, pounding it behind that right guard and right tackle and tight end, seeing what additional damage they can do.
New set of downs for the offense, 1st and 10. Same tailback, another carry. And the Buffaloes looking to take advantage of this red zone trip. Send the back in motion. And he picks up the first down before they get him to the ground.
Man, when your quarterback can run the football like this, it puts so much pressure on the defense. The defense coordinator spent all week preparing his unit to be able to stop this offense. But when this quarterback's able to pull it down and pick up yards like that, it's an extra headache for the defense to have to deal with.
Coming to the line on 2nd down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. And he's hit right as he throws it and complete.
Well, this defense has been incredible all year long, and they continue to be that way in the postseason. Just getting after this offense, whether it's putting pressure on the quarterback, great coverage downfield. Right now, they are dominating this game.
And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. This one's going to fall incomplete. Brings up 4th down.
It has been a tough first half in this playoff game for this offense. They cannot get anything going through the air. Not only are they down the scoreboard, but there's really nothing to build around as we get ready to go into the second half. I was watching this guy in pregame. He has got a strong leg. I'm surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. And the Hurricanes offense retakes the field. The last possession was just old school power football. Let's see if they can keep that going here. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up 2nd down.
I'm not sure the quarterback makes the right decision on this one. I think if he'd do it over again, he would have found a different target downfield. But he made his decision. That one's incomplete.
Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. Looking downfield, it's Burden. And it's intercepted. Big takeaway, now looking for a big return. And he steps out of bounds after the great pick. Solid return to set up his offense.
Well, the quarterback ends up being a tad aggressive, and he ends up paying for it with a pick. I get that that might be part of his playing style, but there's a difference between being aggressive and being careless.
Takes the ball and heads to the left side. The gain is 3 yards, so 2nd and 7. They'll run it to the left. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain. Critical 3rd down play for this offense right here. An inside give now from the shotgun. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4.
Things just appeared to be a bit out of sync from the get-go on that one. Give credit to the front 7 of that defense for staying in the proper lanes and getting to the ball carrier, not let him dance around and make something out of nothing.
He knocks this one right through.
Oh, Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
So after the field goal, the kicker out there again to boot it away. Fields it just outside the goal line. And the coverage team pins him in and brings him down. And here comes the Miami offense back out onto the field. We'll see if this quarterback can shake off the interception he threw in the last possession. The quarterback's got it on the option. Pitch play to the back. Solid run, moves the ball out across the 20 with 21. Important 2nd down play coming up. And there's the handoff. And he'll get the 1st down yards before they finally bring him down.
Good job up front by this offensive line and good hard running for this Miami Hurricane back. He's doing everything he can to live up to the long legacy that the Canes have at this running back position.
The clock is running last minute in a very entertaining first quarter of play. First down, looking to throw the football. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
A lot of times college football, the game comes down to just a play or two. And that's a missed opportunity by this offense. I wouldn't be surprised to see them try to come back to that same play in the second half.
Looking to pass. It's Burden. Receiver makes the catch. Tackled quickly after the catch. He'll be short of the marker.
Any good offense has to have a reliable, quick to intermediate passing game. Even though that wasn't enough for the first down, it's plays like this that help you sustain drives and not get stuck with 3rd down and long.
Offense needing to keep this drive alive. It's a 3rd down play. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the football there on 3rd down. The Hurricanes come to the line in the hurry up. Fourth down. He's throwing for it. Complete with the running back, but can he get there? In a big game before he goes out of bounds, the offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
Well, the defense had everybody accounted for except the running back. You could really feel the quarterback having to work through his progressions. He came off his primary, finally finds the running back, and they pick up the 1st down.
The Hurricanes offense is on the move now. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Short connection to the tight end here. They're finally able to stop him. The quarterback brings the big man down. Not easy to do with that size difference. Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. Scanning the field. It's Burden. Snags a quick throw. The Canes pick up enough yardage to move the sticks.
How many first downs is that on this drive? This defense allows 1 or 2 more drives like this, and they're going to be gassed by the third quarter.
The Canes lining up here on 1st and 10. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. He's a wide open receiver, complete. And the tackle is made, but the offense now is set up. 1st and goal from the 9.
You know who's got to love this offense picking up so many first downs? Their own defense. Now, when I played, I used to have defensive guys come down and tell me when we'd have a long drive how much it would allow them to rest and go out and play dominant football.
So that huge gain quickly sets up a 1st and goal just inside the 10. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. Couldn't quite get there, brought down at the 2.
Because I just love to see this offensive line and this running game able to establish themselves. This back is already over 50 yards. We're in the first half, so really good job of establishing the run game. Opens up the play action, opens up one-on-one opportunities. Just keep winning the battle up front.
A solid 1st down gain sets the ball up close to the goal line, and they finish it off here on 2nd and goal. Couldn't quite get in, but they're knocking on the door at the 1. And the Canes looking to use the up-tempo offense here. 3rd and goal, they'll try to run it in. And he runs it into the end zone. Touchdown, Miami. That kind of execution in a long drive, that's why this team made it to the college football playoff.
That's exactly right. Being able to mix in the run with the pass, picking up first downs, and eventually coming up with the touchdown. That is a tough thing to do, and they made it look easy.
And the extra point was up and good. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. The kickoff, a little too hot to handle, goes through the end zone for a touchback. Big guys up front lined up. It's 1st down. Handoff to the back. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Well, if somebody talks about a play being blown up, this is a great example of that. That's Exhibit A for how to be physical on defense.
After a 1st down loss, it's 2nd and long from the 23. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. And it's incomplete, just out of reach. Too much on that throw.
Well, they don't make the completion here. The timing seemed to be off between the quarterback and the receiver. But, man, this defensive coordinator, he may want to consider getting more pressure on this quarterback by changing some things up. You've got a lot of time back there to throw the ball. And eventually, that's going to cost you.
Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. Catch made along the sideline, but he's short of the sticks.
Well, this is a great catch. He does a nice job of getting his feet down to set up a 4th down and short situation. But, man, I just don't know why he didn't try to fight to get to that marker and pick up a 1st down.
This one will be fair caught. Miami offense is back on the field. They punched it into the end zone the last time. Let's see if this defense has made some adjustments to stop them this time. They'll take a deep shot. Defense breaks it up. Nice play. Incomplete.
Well, Chris, the offense takes a shot downfield, and this defender does a great job of making a play on the ball. Not only that, he tips that ball up into the air. Good chance for the defense to come up with an interception there.
Offense lines up for a second down play off the incompletion. Looking to throw. It's Burden. And it's the senior getting home with the sack.
Nothing is more gratifying for a defense to be able to sit back and play zone and still get pressure on the quarterback with your defensive front.
The offense now facing a 3rd and long from the 26. Got to avoid a mistake here. And he drops back in the gun. Testing the defense with a throw downfield. And it's incomplete. They let it fly on 3rd down, but now it brings up 4th.
Boy, that was beautiful. Man, this defensive back, he's putting on a clinic today on how to defend against the deep ball and man coverage without committing a penalty. I'm sure the secondary coach is very proud of that execution.
He's got an opening. Watch out. He's got great speed. And he'll be forced out of bounds after a small pickup on that return. And here comes the Colorado offense back out on the field. They're coming off a quick 3 and out, so looking to put something together on this drive with a little more urgency. Not much on that play, brought down short.
That's just not a whole lot of options here for this quarterback on the RPO. The defense, give them credit. They did a nice job of sniffing it out. Wouldn't be surprised if the quarterback is second-guessing that decision of giving it to the back instead of pulling that and either running it himself or maybe making a nice throw.
They look to throw it here on 2nd down. Looking to set up a screen pass here. Breaks loose at the 45. An explosive play moves the ball all the way down near the 25-yard line.
Chris, as this play was unfolding, the only thing I wanted to know was he going to get the ball over the defense to the running back. Once the back caught the ball, look out. Big yards ahead.
And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. Here comes a 1st down pass attempt. Pass caught. Makes the ground, but doesn't get much. He's going to be ruled down short of the marker.
The back catches it on this play. To me, he almost looks like a wide receiver on the design. A little toe tap at the end. He's definitely been practicing that technique during practice.
Short completion there. 2nd down coming up. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. Not the accuracy we expect from this senior quarterback. He threw it behind the receiver. So now it's 3rd and short from the 23. Potential 4-down territory. Let's see what the 3rd down call is. Looking to throw again. Here's a screen pass to the running back. And they wrap him up, but the gain is good enough for a 1st down.
Good job here by this offense coming up with this 1st down on the 3rd down play. They knew they were going to have to deal with a lot of pressure, did their job, gave the quarterback time. They convert, and listen, you're down early in this game. Every possession matters. You need points on this drive, and they're able to have that chance now with that conversion.
The Buffaloes pick up enough to get a 1st down there. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Looking to the end zone. And it's incomplete, targeting a man right near the goal line.
Oh, my gosh. What a miscue here by the offense. After all the preparation and all the practice time, a play like that will absolutely break your heart. They had everything they wanted, just unable to complete it in the end zone. It's a big-time drop.
Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Oh, a nice play by the defender. Got a hand in there to break up the pass.
This quarterback's got to be so frustrated. He's got an open receiver. He makes a good throw with a good route from his intended target, but this defensive back makes a heck of a play on the ball and knocks it away.
Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain.
Well, that's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fix. They're holding their own to line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
Knocks that one right down the middle. We come away with 3 points on the drive, and now the kickoff team will boot it away. And the returner decides to signal fair catch. And the Hurricanes offense retakes the field. Last time was a quick 3 and out. Can they get a drive going this time? He's looking deep here. Catch made. It's a big play inside the 30. And just like that, in one play, they've moved into scoring position at the 23.
But when the dust settles and the games are over, it's how many big plays did you create and how many did you prevent. This is a huge play for this offense. Now, can they get the ball into the end zone or they have to settle for 3?
Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
Chris, that's another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show why he's had such a great year this year. When he has time to throw, he gets his feet set. He's as accurate as any quarterback in the country.
And the runner takes off to his right. Only a small gain. Now looking at 2nd and 9. Dropping back, it's Burden. Looking to the end zone. And that one's picked off. What a play. It's a short return, but a takeaway for this defense.
When you get this close to the end zone, you've got to be able to come away with points. At the very least, a field goal. They got to be scratching their heads and hoping that in the second half, this play right here doesn't come back to bite them.
And the Buffalo's offense is back out there on the field. They've got a choice here in the final minute. Do they get aggressive, try to cut into this lead, or play it safe and point toward the second half? Timeout called by the defense, their first of the half, as they try to make some adjustments here. Second down after that run on the previous play. From the shadow of the goal line, looking to throw the ball. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact, no flag, brings up 3rd down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football. Timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime. How aggressive is this play call? Backed up here on 3rd down. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. He's not going to get the first down. It's 4th down now. Now the timeout is called by the defense. They've got some things to work out here. And the Buffaloes will bring their punt team onto the field. Money comes for his 2nd punt of the game. He boots it away from inside his own end zone. And he'll field it inside the 40. And he's going to get run out of bounds after a small pickup on the return. And here comes the Miami offense back out onto the field.
They had some good things going in the last drive, but it ended suddenly with the pick. Let's see what they can do here. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. They stopped the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play. The Hurricanes will come to the line to run the hurry up. To the air. It's Burden. He's picked for a third time tonight. Look out, he's got some space. Across midfield. The 30. Inside the 20. Gonna take it all the way in. Pick 6. Touchdown, Buffs. And the interception taken to the house. A pick 6. Potential game-changing play there.
Man, nothing gets a defense, and especially a defensive coordinator, more fired up than a pick 6. And let's not forget, give credit to some of those other defenders for making some key blocks to spring that touchdown loose.
PAT is good. They slammed into the kicker, and penalty markers are down. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. And he lofts it toward the sideline. And it's incomplete with just 2 seconds remaining.
You know, the game often comes down to a play or two, and the offense just missed a huge opportunity for a big play. Going to have to make some adjustments there and maybe go back to that play and see if they can come up with a big opportunity.
Quick throw to the left side. He pulls it in for a big gain. They finally make the stop there after a huge gain, but that wraps up the first half. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. The Hurricanes will kick this away to get the second half going. And here's the return from inside the 5. Stop at the 22. That's pretty solid coverage there. And the Colorado offense is back out on the field. Here's some pre-snap movement in the backfield. And they try the middle, but stuck for no gain. Second down here. Receiver in motion now. And now the handoff. And the sophomore able to bring him down quickly. Backed up here, trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Gets made on the out route. The defense stops him short of the marker, so it's 4th down coming up.
Chris, great effort here by this defense to keep him short of the 1st down. Now they've got a tough decision to make here on this 4th down and short.
The Buffaloes will send their punt team onto the field. He's on to kick it away, helping his team with field position. And on 4th down, the punter sends it away. And the fair catch signaled for and taken. offense is back on the field. The corner is now playing a couple yards off the ball. There's the handoff. They test the middle of the defense, but get nothing.
It's an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fits, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Linebackers trying to confuse this offense now. Looking to throw it deep. Another pick. Wow, that's the fourth tonight. Can he take it all the way? He steps out after a crucial takeaway. This could be a big turning point.
Boy, just a drive killer right there, Chris. And he didn't seem to throw that ball with much confidence. Just put it up for grabs, and the defense comes down with it.
And the Colorado offense is back out on the field. They're looking to build on the lead. They had to punt the football in their last possession. And they'll be smothered right at the line for no gain. What's the play call here on second down for this offense? And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. And tackled after a small pickup there. Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Now the offense will spend a timeout here, wanting to come up with a perfect call on this important play coming up. They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. It's a short completion to the big tight end. The defense wraps him up quickly. Got about 5 yards of the completion, but now it's fourth down. Buffaloes will come to the line, looking to keep the drive going on fourth down. And he's throwing for it on fourth down. And he's going to fling it deep, going for it all here. Downfield and incomplete. A fourth down stop.
I really thought that this was going to work out, showing an aggressive approach here, going for it on fourth down. Looked to be there. They just weren't able to complete it.
And the Hurricanes offense retakes the field. This drive is important. Last one ended in an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. From the pocket, delivers over the middle and uses his speed to pick up solid yardage. The Canes looking to run some tempo here.
Quarterback sees that this defense is dropping way back in zone coverage, so he does the right thing. Gets it underneath to that drag route and picks up a first down.
Brought down that crosses midfield to the 46. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down.
Boy, it's so easy to get caught up in the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a first down for this offense.
Sideline route, he's out of bounds before the first down marker.
That's a much better job by this quarterback of working through his progressions. We've seen him earlier try to force some throws, trying to make a big play. This time, works through his progressions, checks it down to the flat, and picks up some positive yards.
Pass complete. It's second down now. Looking to pass. It's Burden. And that pass rush has trapped him. It's a sack.
Well, the defense would not be denied on this play. They come up with a sack. The quarterback really didn't have much of a chance at all. Lucky he just held on to the ball.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. And he's got it. Takes the football inside the 30, and that's a first down.
If I'm this defense, you get these guys to 3rd down, you better bracket or double team some kind of coverage roll to this receiver to take him away. This guy makes another big play.
First down, looking to throw the ball. Escapes the pocket. And the defense gets him, but it's a first down. Shows you how dangerous he can be scrambling.
Boy, this guy can do it all. We know what he can do with his arm, but when things aren't there, does a good job of pulling it down, knowing where the first down marker is, picking up the first down.
The Canes have 1st and 10 here. Testing the right side here. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Chris, that play just didn't have much of a chance at all from the snap. Quarterback hands this off and just nowhere to go. It's almost like the defense was anticipating the play call, and they put themselves in a position to come up with a nice tackle for a loss.
The offense will line up. Chance for a couple more plays before the end of the quarter. Looks to his left and makes the completion. Defense makes the stop very close to a first down. We begin the quarter with a crucial play, offense setting up for this 3rd down. And they pick up the first on the ground. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain. And the Canes hustle to the line to run the hurry up. Here's the handoff on 1st and goal. Touchdown, Canes. They jump in front here in the 4th.
Boy, just a great job here by the offensive line and the running back to be able to get this ball into the end zone late in the game like this, now in the 4th quarter to give them the lead.
Not through the PAT, so the lead is 5 during the 4th quarter. Now they get set to kick it away. He's going to return it from near the goal line. And the returner is brought down. Here comes the Colorado offense back out on the field. Last time the defense got a big 4th down stop. Let's see what the offense can do this time. Here comes the handoff. The gain is 2 yards, so it's 2nd and 8. The offense going with the hurry up. Fakes the handoff here, looking to throw it. They trap him and sack him back at the 10. Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in 3rd and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this first down? From the shotgun, drops back. That one falls incomplete. They tried to press it deep, but now it brings up 4th down.
Well, that's not what you want to see as an offense when you're trailing late in a football game. An incompletion on 3rd down and long. It's a bit of a risk. With that clock looking the way it looks right now, I think you got to go for it here and hope to convert on 4th and long.
When he's got some space here.
Decides not to fair catch it, but he is tackled immediately. A gutsy move, but didn't produce much.
And here comes the Miami offense back out onto the field. Crucial possession. This game just got tighter. They love to play keep away, chew on the clock. How will they call it here? Back to throw. It's Burden.
Quarterback delivers complete to the right side.
To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion. The Hurricanes will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Looking for the wideout. Beautiful catch right near the sideline. Gets the foot down.
I understand the concept of bringing the blitz, and you hope that it gets home. But if you don't, you leave your corner in man-to-man situation against this wide receiver, that is a tough ask for this corner, and he's going to lose that battle more often than not.
Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
My gosh, this offensive line's got to do a better job of blocking. The defense was zero in on the ball carrier and absolutely nowhere to go for the offense.
Here's the second down play. They'll feed the back again. The sophomore with a strong tackle there. Offense thinking touchdown, not field goal, facing a 3rd and long from the 20-yard line. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Doesn't hold on. Good hit by the DB. Now it brings up 4th down.
Boy, Chris, what a hit there on that 3rd down play by the defensive back. If he doesn't make that play, that's probably a 1st down, and they move the sticks. Instead, we've now got 4th down.
The field goal is good. So after coming away with 3 in that drive, the kickoff team is out. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. Can't quite get out to the 25. They'll spot it at the 24 to begin the drive. And the Buffalo's offense is back out there on the field. They were held to a quick 3-and-out last time, looking to put together a positive drive here. That picks up a 1st down. We'll spot it at the 39.
Chris, what I love here is just the vision by the running back. Showing great patience, the hole opens up, and then he's able to use his speed to pick up some good yards.
1st and 10 now for the offense. They're going to run it here. A gain of 2 yards. Now it's 2nd down and 8. It's the wide receiver coming in motion now. Single back, takes the handoff. Solid run, tackled at the 45-yard line.
Well, they didn't bust that for a big play, but it makes this 3rd down coming up a little bit more manageable, and that certainly has a lot of value.
Third down play for this offense. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. He cannot hold on to the ball. That's going to bring up 4th down.
How about the call here? They go with the screen on third down and short. You don't see that called very often. They're not able to even complete the pass, so no chance in conversion. So we got fourth and short.
So here we go. Down one score. They're going to go for it on fourth down. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. Trying for a fourth down completion. Finds his receiver. That's enough for the first down. What out of the 46? Good enough for a first down. They bring him down, but the veteran quarterback shows off that trademark arm strength.
Anytime you're trailing like this in the fourth quarter, of course you've got to go for it on fourth down, and they get it done to extend the drive.
And the Buffaloes churn out another first down. He'll hand it off. Breaking free at the 35. Oh, and he's in the clear now. It's a foot race. And he runs it into the end zone. Touchdown, Buffaloes.
Boy, what a great job by this offense to put this touchdown up on the board with under 3 minutes to go. It's a no-brainer. You go for two and try to tie this game up here late.
So obviously down two, they'll go for the two-point conversion and try to tie the score. They'll try to run this one in. And he runs it into the end zone. The two-point try makes this a tied game here in the final quarter. Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back. And here's the fair catch by the return man. Miami offense is back on the field. They settled for a field goal in the last possession. They're looking for the end zone, no doubt here. Heading left after the handoff. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Well, I don't think the offensive line gave the back much of a chance at all. Now, give credit to the defense. It was almost like they were anticipating a run and got up close to the line of scrimmage in a hurry.
Second down here. Time for one more play before the 2-minute warning. And the clock has stopped here as we've reached the final 2 minutes of play. The quarterback now all alone in the backfield. To throw, it's Burden. Looks over the middle, and that's complete. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion. They crank up the tempo here for this important third down play. Drop him back. We're going to throw for the first down. He's moving out of the pocket. He's looking to scramble. Fighting for yardage, but the defense stops him just short of that first down marker. Tie ball game late, and they're going for it on fourth down. Crucial play here. They go to the air. Makes the catch, and that is enough for a first down. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play. Here's a first down, not wasting any time after that conversion on fourth. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. He's going to pull it down and run. And a nice gain there in the scramble. He saw an opening and tried to get there with his legs.
Well, I always want to see quarterbacks try to pick up some additional yards. They're just not worth it when you take shots like that. Quarterbacks have got to stay in the game and stay on the field. He's got to be careful out there.
Time ticking away. Can the offense win it in regulation? Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. He'll be taken down. The defense rises up with a sack at a crucial moment. The timeout is called to talk strategy here. Tie game late in the fourth quarter. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Drops back, needing a third down completion here. Short throw complete to the tight end. He stopped short of the marker, so it's fourth down now. The clock is still running. They got to get set quickly. Drops back, looking for a fourth down conversion. He'll throw it now. Catch made on the right side.
He did not get it. A crucial play by this defense. What a fourth down stop.
This is one of those calls that's tricky. It sounds easy to say, why would you go for it? But at the same time, who knows if you're going to get your hands on the ball again. So you're being aggressive. It doesn't work out, and now you... defense.
And the Colorado offense is back out on the field.
In the remaining time, can they get into field goal range? Or do they get more aggressive and push the ball downfield, take it out of the kicker's hands?
Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Offense flinching before the snap. That'll cost them 5. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? The shotgun running play call.
Makes the defender miss.
He's swarmed by the defense. Second down after that run on the previous play. Takes the handoff again. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Now a late timeout is taken. 6 seconds showing on the clock.
One of those critical third down plays coming up. Quarterback making some changes at the line. And he'll drop back here on third down.
Grab near the sticks. It's York. And that gain will pick up a first down and move the football to the 36.
And the Buffaloes come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. And looking to throw now on first down.
Oh, the quick throw falls incomplete.
Offense facing a 2nd and 10. Here's the snap, looking to throw.
Hit as he releases it,
and the pass ball is incomplete.
Boy, the defense rolls the dice here on this screen pass. If they don't hit this quarterback, this is a big play. But give them credit, they were able to get to him before they were able to complete that pass.
They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on third and long.
Looking to throw it again. Looks to the left. Pass caught. Defense stops him short of the marker. So now it's 4th down.
The offense gets some positive yards here, but they're going to be short of the first down marker to set up 4th down. Really good job by the defense of tackling and the awareness to keep him short of that first down marker.
Here we go. A touchdown wins the game here, needing at least a field goal to keep things going. They'll hand it off.
The tackle is made, but there's a flag on the field.
Let's see what that's about. Offense moving backwards after that holding penalty.
Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. Finding enough space for a solid gain before they stop it.
I like that you trust your running back and you're still trying to run the football. You got to be careful. You get into overtime, this defense is thinking not just stop this runner, but try to rip that ball out as well.
The Hurricanes are in the red zone. Offense will keep it on the ground here. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time. So now it's first down and goal. A great chance to win the game right here. They'll try to run it in on first and goal. He's into the end zone, but there is a marker on the play. Let's check that out. Of course, they'll decline the offsides penalty, and the touchdown will stand. In these overtime games, Kirk, it just comes down to execution in the moment. Who can make one more big play? They